generation.
Yesterday morning, Jamaicans woke up to the sad news of the passing of legendary and iconic radio broadcaster Alan Magnus. Welcome again to my channel, guys. This is Trev from Trevessence, and today we are going to talk about the loss of Alan Magnus. But before we do that, if you are new here, a very special welcome to you. Thank you so much for joining us. And if you are a returning traveler, I want to say thank you for your continued support. Now, legendary broadcaster Alan Magnus has passed away. Now, if you grew up in the 70s, 80s, 90s, you would have been familiar with that iconic voice of Alan Magnus. When I was a child going to school, first thing at 5 o'clock in the morning is the voice of Alan Magnus coming on saying, "Wake up, Jamaica!" And when you heard that sound, you knew that it was 5 o'clock in the morning. And for 4.5 decades, he continued to be the voice of Jamaica's early morning wake-up. He had wit, class, and style in the way he delivered both the news and his little banters with his co-workers throughout the many programs that he hosted. But the most memorable for me was his co-hosting with Doreen Samuels, another iconic broadcaster who passed away a few years ago. Together, they made a great team. Alan Magnus was one of the very few people who can say they had spent an entire career with a single company, because for his entire 46 years on air, he worked for Radio Jamaica. He often joked about having been fired a few times and how over the years he learned to hold his tongue and they learned to tolerate him. He could be as charismatic as he was outrageous, and for the latter, he was nicknamed the Mad Nut. But nothing could stop Alan Magnus from entertaining and educating our nation from 1972 until his retirement in 2017. The iconic voice of Alan Magnus might be silent now, but his memories continue to live on in those of us who grew up in his time. Alan Magnus was 80 years old. May his soul rest in peace. That's going to be it from me for today, my friends. Until next time, this is Trev from Trevessence, where your journey matters.
Father God, I'm begging you to guide me on my journey.